Hi, today I'll be demonstrating two types of embroidery stitches on the top that I've completed for this blog. I started off by designing this geometric flower in the center. Using two different colors of thread, I did a satin stitch in the middle and did a variation on the satin stitch to create the geometric design for the flower. I'll be using the running stitch and the stem stitch to complete this flower and add some detail. The blue outline was created using the running stitch. The running stitch is characterized by the space between the stitches as well as the length of the stitches. Those can both be played around with to create different looks for your running stitch. I chose this for the outline because I thought it was a very playful stitch, and seen from a distance, it brings a different level of detail and dimension than a regular stitch would be going around the entire perimeter. The center was created using the satin stitch. This stitch is characterized by overlapping your vertical and horizontal stitches when you're filling an area as to kind of create the appearance of a woven fabric such as satin. You can't see the space between the stitches, and it gives it a very solid fill. For the outside, I used a looser stitch because I liked the directional elements the stitches gave to the overall design. The stem stitch has a woven interlocking design. While pulling the needle and thread in and out of the fabric, you stop between every stitch and keep the thread loose before you pull it all the way back down into the fabric. With the thread loose, the needle is then pulled up back in between the stitch, causing the second stitch to come up from under the first one. This creates the interlocking effect you see on this side. And here's the finished product.